Okay. So, how this thing just constantly peels its own foam back out is so annoying. I don't want to buy a new facial interfaces, but like, I kind of need to, because they're just kind of dying. Hello, cable, would you kindly go over here? Go over here, thank you. So, now, let's, well, why did I actually tighten this? I don't need this tightened. So, I need to, first and foremost, which order should I do it in? Well, let's just start ACC, alright? Let's go this order. We start ACC, then we bring all the other components up. This has some sort of reason. Whoop! Don't fucking drop the controller. So that's good. That's fine. Settings, calibration. Calibrate. I shall assert my dominance briefly. Okay, good. Turn the controllers off. And now we should have a functioning stream. Okay. While OBS figures out how to stay connected. Why do I have apps recent VO? Which one is it? That's the right. Yeah, okay, those are the indicators. Oh, wait a minute. It's this one. Me be stupid. Genuinely. Oh, it's the left one of the lower buttons. On the Chaos Rail Room. The right one I have to my starter motor, where there also is my pit speed limiter. Close by. I was about to say the green button, but I remembered you can recolor them. And I specifically made mine like just colored basically the rainbow. It's like taste the rainbow of my steering wheel. Right. Okay. So we need to find the Tracc server, and I need to then steal the password. Where is Discord? Nope, that's the wrong direction. Here's direction. Okay, server's restarting. That was 5 minutes ago. What, no, password? Guys, where did you hide the password again? Where's the password? Secure? Okay, lobby name and password are on SimGrid. Why do we have to do it this way around, guys? Come on. I'm gonna shoot them for that password. Wait, it's... Okay, that is the server. This is the correct server. That is the correct car I have selected. Perfect. So, is everything working still? Seems like it. Could be working still. So nothing else decides to just break randomly. I did download the setup that they provided. It's a bit warmer than the setup is trimmed in for. No, we don't need telemetry labs, that's overrated. Dampers, aero. Oh, that seems fine. Ignition. And then. Ah, there's a rescue that also went off the jacks. It is following me out now. How can you identify rescue? It's the yellow submarine. That isn't ugly yellow, but actually good yellow. Because the ugly yellow is Fisher. Okay. I need to change some settings because the vibrations from curbs are a bit insane. I need to look into that. Probably not today. With the Pithouse software. Oh well. It does love it. TC is very aggressive in terms of how much it cuts. It is already set to its lowest setting. Okay, that's no overshoot. Not really brake bias off the dashboard, I guess not. I'm going down to third for this. Yeah, it's a quite lovely car to drive here. You know, I'm probably way off the pace, but hey. Otherwise drives nicely. There's Akito in front of me. Which I'm still like, when did he actually win a championship? I know that people are like, oh yeah, it's way before your time. It's like, yeah, but like, wasn't there an entire talk that I denied him his first race win ever back in Season 7? Because I won at Paul Ricard, the final race of the season. And if I hadn't swapped cars, he would have won that race. Although also Kawasaki could have actually not had wheel issues and actually started from pole position. Well, actually not pole position, I had taken pole, but P2 would have been in this hypothetical universe where Akito does not have to put up with me. Fucking 13th, oof. 2 seconds off the face, what else new? What a wet. Okay, we do have a Delta display on the dash. I could bring the other one also in. Classic, I'm not finding any pace whatsoever. Like seriously, I'm sitting at 110 for the entire lap here. I just think this race logic display is just zip tied to the air vent. Is still one of the funnier features in this car. How did I get half a second there? Time gains never will make sense to me. No, that was not good run last time around. That was better. Back it up, please. I'm gonna suck from you. 8. That's at least something vaguely respectable. Yeah, I knew you were a bit hot in there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I knew it. I was like, huh, what was that sound? That sounds like the phone. It's like, yeah, it's like... I don't know why this phone rings sometimes so fucking weirdly. Where, like, it really sounded like... It, like, cut itself off in the beginning. Like, just lost, like... some of the sound early on. Before it started ringing. And, like, it has no excuse for, like, having... problems loading the sound and then like starting halfway through. It's like nah, you don't have an excuse for that. My old smartphone had an excuse because it's loading an actual sound file. You have like 15 different configurable 15 sounds also to select from, and that's probably an exaggeration. That's probably 10. Also, I'm lapping the exact same lap time again. Fun. Oh yeah, Hurricane is in front of me. When did Hurricane win a championship?
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I can't let Hurricane stay in front of me. The bitch has horse that counts. Doesn't have the balls to run the bullshit. Just drives the OPM4 instead. I can't beat me in the Jag then. Then again, I'm also carrying 60 liters around the circuit, and we're having overpressure tires. Not really, we have just about. Slightly high. But yeah, I'm like stuck at precisely the same lap times. Ah, I hate this corner, I hate this corner, I hate this corner. With fucking passion. I need to get off the curb when braking for that one, because it's just... It will just get stuck on the curb. Okay, I can brake later. But yeah, we need to practice pit entries here.
Session is now over.
I'm way further down. And there's a Necomata. Slightly overshoot intentionally. Ah, it still put me in a pit stop. Come on! Size 2 is gonna get slightly worn because it gets put on. Our game constantly selects a different tire set. Not the problem, we have infinite tire sets anyway. Not infinite, we have 50, but like... It might as well be infinite. Come on, put me after Jacks.
Let's go.
Oh, that was green light I just put on.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Okay, 15 minutes qualifying. Now, I think the caster wasn't maxed. I usually max out the caster. Take the fuel out of the car because, for the British memes. Jag. How do you properly pronounce it? The Jag. What is this? This car has 45 different settings for the rear anti-roll bar. And Ruby left it at 5 for the setup. 14 settings at the front ARB, but like 45 at the rear. It's not... I think the Ferrari 488 has similar amounts of options, but like, man, it's uncommon. Like, it's really not common to see something like that at this point. And as somebody who main GT4 a lot, it's even more uncommon. Yeah, I think the other settings are fine now. So.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
I started the car without pushing the clutch and that's a bit odd. It didn't stall out on me there. I guess it had enough power. Wrong button. There's another car coming. We can at least merge here. Well, the question is, have you been a champion before to have even been eligible for this? I mean, Seong hasn't been and is in this through popular vote. Very well deserved popular vote win, but I don't think you have. But like, maybe you're eligible next year if you continue like this in VTCR. I think you're definitely on course for that. Chances are definitely there for that. For me, it's been a case that I'm completely washed because I didn't even race this week. Missed Apex. Racing ACC anymore. It's somewhat funny how everybody's writing ACC off, and it's like, so what are you gonna drive for the next 6 months? I mean, you have an answer. You're driving iRacing. But a lot of other people is like, oh, EC Evo is like, no, just no. Yes, you will test drive the one track that they give you, and then you will realize, oh, yeah, I've read the ACC off a bit too early. Well, back then. It's kind of funny, like people are just doom and glooming this game so hard and I'm just like over here. Well, I've played Alpha Factor 2 in the past. It can go a lot worse. Also, it's Ruby in front of me who just went faster than me. We have some work to do. And it's difficult to beat her, but like, I have beaten her in V-Tracc quite a few times. In qualifying, in race. So she's not unbeatable for me. There's definitely others who, like, fuck it. I have no chance in hell beating. Everyone quits ACC. Well, that's what is actually kind of dead. I guess VEC still exists, but I don't know. Like, if I'm having issues with the sweats and ECC, then God help me with that one. Oh, come on! I hate this curb. I just don't vibe. It's interesting, constant complaints, and it's like, I mean, it's alright.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
But then again, I'm not driving that much anyway. So it is kind of an advantage for me to not just uproot my entire driving style here. It does work. There for sure was a time it didn't quite work with me. It hadn't clicked yet. Well, it was early 2021. That time is just quite in the past at this point.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Ah, come on, turn. There's some time still to be had out of... Oh, come on, brake, you piece of shit.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
This stupid corner. Bad exit there. So, a bunch of fuel left.
Right on lane, the fastest lap so far.
Track limits and then some. The problem I'm having is that I occasionally just run out of rotation. The car just comes to a full stop in the apex instead of rotating. But I should probably return to garage to get a fresh set of rubber on and then try again. Because we have only 5 minutes 50. Broke very early there. Gave up a bunch of time there. 50er. Radeon is only faster at this point than me, I think, in terms of VTubers. Kurt is obviously also faster. Let's return to garage. What is going on in chat? Nope. That's bullshit, kind of enough. I think they didn't count any of the silvers, which is really weird because they did count the AMs. It's just weird. What were the tire pressures? I think they were alright. Yeah, we're just gonna drive. find a bit more improvement. Pit limiter back on.
Stay away from curbs.
This is VTCL. Oh, half an hour. Okay, well done. Curtis in the pit standing there right now. I need to practice my pit limiter use. Well, that's a track limit violation, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Because I know that perhaps there's an argument of like, oh, Jordan isn't a legitimate silver winner because there weren't many people competing in silver that season. But like, come on, we kind of needed a silver class this season and didn't have one. And then go around, well, we will just invalidate the existence of the silver class completely. Screw the people who've ever won in that class. I mean, we can have all the entire argument about some of the AM champions as well, like Eric. Like, he should have been in silver. If not in pro, even. Considering there was no silver class, but he wasn't. And for fuck's sakes, Ruby beats me by like... has now put in a lap time that is just slightly faster than me. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, 1/10 gives me like 4 positions or so. Ah, understeer there. Turn 1. Oh, bogged down hard there. But we have already a 10th on hand. I mean, the track was fast at the beginning of the session, so it might be rubbering in. But we don't have many laps, and there's all my gains gone because of some shoddy driving the last few corners. Not really. Usually it's the other way around. But yeah, I'm dropping right now. The track is fast, I'm pretty sure. Although it's odd that I can't find pace in this sector now. Found pace in the first sector, not here anymore. Ah, I hate this braking zone. It's so bullshit. The car just gets hooked on the curb completely. I need to stop driving on the curb for that corner. What do I have in front of me? 1 lap to go. We have only 1 lap to go. And it's Akito in front of me. Oh, can't bottom out over the curb there. Didn't have drive there. He's deep there. Oh, I lost an entire 10th there for some reason. Could these people just stop fucking spam calling constantly every 5 minutes? It is quite distracting at this point. With these people, I mean my family, it just loves the telephone so much. And all my time gains are gone. And I overcooked the final corner. Yep, that's it. No gains in the end. There were 210s somehow in this lap, and they just got completely taken away from me. Completely eradicated. Nope. Usually, like, the thing is, I have actually a history of beating Ruby in qualifying and races. I actually beat her usually. Spam Fox still gets angry. I guess that was the meaning of the nope. Because it was already... She probably called, like, that she was heading home finally. Then she called out that she is home now, and my brother can pick up items. Just can't do anything on her own. Women. It was, however, talked about it like I'm driving, so like I can't be doing slave labor, and that's agreed upon, so that's at least sorted. Although, you know, I committed to this race weeks ago, and it's like half a week ago she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna head to Grandma. You wanna drive there?" I was like, "No, I had already plans." And she's like, "Ah, well, how much fuel do I actually need?" Should have probably checked that. We anyway just need 1 liter of fuel for the pit stop. It's a 30-minute race, so I don't think... I should have calculated this, should I? Ah, well, we just take 62 and then we're sure how much we need. This is fine, I say. Burning house. And stuff. Getting bowling in turn 1, sure, yeah, true. But yeah, I've been beaten by 2 VTubers in this qualifying system, as far as I can tell, 2 VTubers. And then there's Rose just on pole because it's Rose. I did beat Isa, so that's slightly wild. We will see if this stays in the race. Let's go bowling. And then check tires. Yep. No need for tires except if we get rain, which I'm not expecting right now. Nico. Now I finally remembered the name.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Well. There's come and then there's came. Actually, just one pizza. Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. Oh god! Please kill me for that one. Like that's awful. Let me check something while we're rolling on formation right now. Which of my tire sets I used actually? Okay, I'm a bit confused because I obviously used 2 sets in qual. Oh, the reset bug. Did I actually have time after my quali run to reset back to pits? I don't think I did. I think the session... No, I was definitely in the pits there. Then why on God's green also Isa, why are you driving in front of me? Because I'm on tire set 3. I know I used tire set 1 in practice. I drove probably on tire set 2 the first part of qualifying. And then I went out again. But it didn't give me... But I did open the setup menu, obviously, to get a new... to adjust the... certain things, so I should be on a fresh tire set in any case. Automatically, so... It does sometimes give you like tire set 4 or something, it skips a number because you had... If you open the setup menu and close it again, it will just always give you a new set. So it will sometimes go, okay, you haven't used 3 for... You want 3, so I will give you 4 even though you haven't driven on 3. And then when you open it again, it's like, oh yeah, you haven't used setup Z3, so let me put you back on that one. Just ACC shenanigans at that point. Let's see how they survive turn 1.
Green light, go, go, go.
Well, if I have a reaction time that isn't like a sleeping pill.
Car on the left.
Because god, that was like one of the worst reactions I had.
Clear on the left.
Bit stuck here.
Car on the left. 3 wide.
I don't like this.
All clear. Clear on the left.
Bit stuck here still.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Who's it now? Where? I guess in front of me is Castless. And then that's Ruby. Here, Freya's a better option. Nice argument. Unfortunately, you don't own an air fryer. I would have to consider your opinion. Well, that's a bit wide. Unfortunately, I'm not fast enough to be there. Profiteer of that situation. Sitting right now like 6/10 down, just can't close up.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I mean, considering how close we were in qualifying, it's gonna be an utter shit show to overtake anyone. Like, there were multiple people just separated by 100th of a second. I thought for a second that I'm not gonna make the corner. Yeah, just constantly, just slightly pulling away. Although, I mean, I gained technically 3/10 on that lap. That was probably all turn 1. And I now do the same mistake. Running wide. Although I vaguely kept it within the racetrack. Come on, Lucas. Ruby's actually escaping now from me. He's increasing the gap. I have a bit of a gap to Ice of mine. Not sure if he's just busy fighting off people. You have a reason why I'm not the biggest fan of single class driving, especially single make driving, not single class. Especially when there's a shit ton of aliens involved with it. Like here, for example. Because you just get stuck. And tryharding reigns supreme. Yeah, Ruby just pulled out a 32.3, which is like, how? That is faster than every single Qualy lab you did, woman. How? Where did you just pull that lab time from? You cut a corner or something? I know it's technically possible, but like... Holy sweet macaroni. He's wide, but like I'm still like, the problem is when you have half a second back, it's not enough for like smaller mistakes like that. He's cautious on the bricks here. Just trying to get him to overshoot one more time. That move was quite late in defense. Not a big fan. Now he's gapping me again. Yep, Mac again, 410s. It's like you're fighting with water. Okay, missed the apex there.
Car on the left.
Oh, but I'm wide here.
Clear on the left. Gaining on the car heading sector 3.
Huh? Go defensive, go defensive. That's alright with me.
Car on the right.
Oh fuck.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ah, Isa's now caught up with us. At least I avoided just murdering him straight up. Because the problem is, he defends way too hard there. Like, it's not like I can fucking pass him into turn 1, it just doesn't work. You have to have stupid overspeed to pull something like that off. Powdery substance involved. For who? Not me. Oh, I'm wide. It might even give me a track cut warning. Not yet. Somehow didn't. I don't know what happened there. A bit much on edge here. Julian Metzner's behind me. 2.8 seconds. Well, I mean, it's the next guy behind Isa. It's just a comment on like, hey, I'm beating Julian. Oh fuck, I'm deep, I'm deep, I'm deep. Ah. That earlier reference. Hello, car, would you kindly go in the fucking correct line? And he gets an inside line. Of course he gets an inside line. Because why doesn't he?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Because I can't get the inside line when he has that error, but like... He gets immediately the inside line as soon as I have the problem. The Jag and the Porsche burnt you out of ACC. When have you even driven these cars? I will be blunt. That's been rubbing me a bit the wrong way occasionally. Oh, come on, brakes, please. Because genuinely, when have you like last really driven ACC? It's like, I know you competed in VGT before. But that was before I joined, it was like 1.5 years ago. You haven't been competing in ACC at all. You constantly talk about burnout and you haven't done it. In like years. It's been years since you've raced anything.
Pit window is open.
Okay, we don't have much time in the pit window.
Gaining on the car ahead of sector 1.
We'll probably pull in next lap. Oh, come on, brakes. You did drive like once or twice offline practice with like the McLaren or something like that. But that was about it. But you can't really claim burnout at this point anymore. Well, you can claim... Well, I have 11 liters also over fuel, so we're fine on fuel. Just need to take 1 liter. Deactivate the tires again. But what is more the case is that you don't want to really compete in ACC at all anymore. Because maybe you look at the lap times and you're just like, I can't drive that. And that is a somewhat fine assessment to do. It's clearance because of burnout is... Just about slowed down. We need to turn the damage repairs off. Oh. It's just starting to rub me slightly the wrong way over it. But then again, I talked earlier on the stream that I'm getting rubbed the wrong way by people being like, oh, well, ECC's over.
Mandatory stop is not clear.
I messed up the pit stop. Because I wanted to take a sip of water and then just forgot that the pit stop is very short. And then forgot that this car needs to be started in a higher gear. What is wrong behind me? Oh, Julian is actually right behind me now. Isa has lost a bunch of time in that pit stop. Julian, however, gained a lot of time there. That's not good for me. Oh, good luck, Dirty. Right. Let's hope you can build up your lead further. But yeah, what I wanted to say before I came into the pits is like I've been criticizing people for like them like, oh, we're gonna quit ACC, and then it's like, oh fuck, come on.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
When in reality they're like, oh yeah, so what are you gonna do? Drive ACE Evo? Like the one track and one car that's gonna be available at launch? No, like come back in a year. ACC is not dead yet. Long from dead. RF2 is dead, basically. RF2 is quite fucking dead at this point. Okay, that was close. And Castells has utterly jumped me here. Like 4 seconds pulled out with the pit stop. That position is unreachable at this point. We are 6 though, so somebody must have lost a lot of time at the pit stop. So yeah, the mood around ACC is not good. Says more left in my dating life. Oof. But yeah, you have an iRacing subscription. I hope you actually use it this time around. I don't think you did really much driving previously on your subscription. Your issue is just that you don't drive at all, and that's like just weeding me a bit out. Just like, oh, I have a burnout. But you haven't been driving. You still purchase things for it. It's just some behaviors don't add up for me. Your spending habits don't add up to me in general. Like, you run significantly closer to broke than I do. I sit on my money and be like, mine shuts. But I'm more like the dragon in Hobbit. Sitting on the pile of gold. Like you regularly turn into Blu-rays, and it's not like one or the other is the correct answer. Oh, Caseless lost a bunch of time this lap. Like we're down to 2 seconds now. sunglasses indoors. Yeah, I really shouldn't complain about people. Because occasionally you have quite some odd things just break on their bodies. Oh, come on, brakes, please. I really should complain occasionally when I have minor migraine throwing me out. Same minor, but they sound fun. But yeah, caseless is definitely dropping off right now. Don't know what's going on there. And while we're running currently in the Super GT position, it's another position would be always nice.
Gaining on the Jaguar ahead of sector 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not lapping particularly awe-inspiring lap times either. The question is, can we close up before the end of the race and do an overtake? Because early in the race we failed on the latter part. And also specifically ran out of steam when we got up to half a second. And for some time in the earlier part of the race I didn't have... Well, somebody stuck like 3/10 behind me immediately. Brakes? I'm genuinely quite annoyed with the brakes occasionally. Fuck, 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 fuck. No, 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 no. Like, I don't know what's going on with the brakes. They just don't work right now. Hello, car. Would you kindly make the corner and stop getting stuck on that curb? It's quite annoying that even this car does that. That's like... 720S does it is one thing. Yeah, no gains this lap. Absolutely nothing.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I think Caseless has realized that I'm here, so it's very much picked up the pace again. That corner will just... Whoever designed that corner should be taken to a dark room and beaten. Because fuck it, genuinely fuck that corner, I hate it so much. Yeah, I lost time because the fucking stupid corner is in that stupid sector. It's very funny, you close in and then you just stall out again. Ah, well. happens. Well, he's wide for this one. Yeah, that cost him like half a second nearly. Just the one corner wide shoot. Suddenly the brakes work. If the brake bias were like 1% backwards. Not even quite. Now in the seconds, but like still difficult, there's not much I can do. I mean, if I was a tenth closer, that would have been a massive invitation that you just pulled. I think that you're just suffering from the same problem of me, that the brakes don't work. Which is the simple answer, just move the brake bias railroads. Come on. Oh, got rotation there. And then lost a bunch of momentum. So 2 minutes 50. So I have easily... it could be only 2 laps. It could be 3 laps. Depending when the leaders cross the line. Although, what lap times were we doing again? Okay, yeah, no, it's 3 laps to go. Pretty certain. Competition of the late breakers. He who dares to break even later than the other ones. He has pretty good acceleration compared to me, huh? Yet he seems to struggle out of these slower speed corners to get the power down. We're all within like 3/10 of each other. Bit wide, but like it's not much. Allowed a better exit. It's just there's nothing I can do here. Could be tight, but like I think Anna Rose is probably so far ahead that this works out. You can sit in 2/10 distance and you just cannot get an opening. Fuck. I mean, that applies also to the guy following me. This is like... Because I've made my fair share of errors and he hasn't been able to profiteer off those either. Yep, and Rose was far enough ahead. One more lap to go. And then an entire race too. We ignore that part. Can I force you defensive again?
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Finally! He smelled the bait though. He knew it was coming, but he just overshot a bit too much. Now, focus, Lucas. Calm down. Focus. Go forward. And there's still side-by-side point. Oh, there was an accident. Oh, come on, Lucas. Just need to get it to line at this point. Hands are shaking, my hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. It's getting headshots like boom headshot. Ah. Oh, thanks. Like, there's no side station coming in on my back, which is even odder than anything else. It's like right at my spine. Yeah, we got P5. Yeah. But yeah, that was a drive. Well done, mate. Well done. Well, you have a record there. Oh, there goes. What do you have there? A bunch of races that you've won. Well done. Well managed. GG. We shall see in race 2 now how this thing goes. Sorry.
Got light damage at the rear.
Sorry, I wanted to park here. I want to collect my plushie and I want to drink something. Right, we can decrease the fuel a bit. Where did my plushie go? There you go. It got shaken completely loose from the drive. Ah. Right, we're back on the grid. What just happened? I don't know. Where's Midnight Hurricane? Oh, Midnight Hurricane only qualified 15th. Yeah, Hurricane is... Right. Hello, keyboard, wake up. Wake up. We need a fresh tile set here. Thrustmaster 3 has a light graining front left, but otherwise it was really fine at this point. We can take a bit less fuel. I'm gonna slice 10 liters off it, because that's roughly how much we had overshoot. Otherwise, tire pressures were fine, I think, at the end there. Yeah, the car was operating fine. That was the only real issue I had. But yeah, I mean, I have driven around headaches, but like, if you have vision issues, that's not too fun. And for my gloves, the R9 is decently warm. Let's warm my hands a bit. I have it on on a mode that like it is allowed to get a bit warmer before it firmware throttles to run a bit more aggressive, but like it can be a bit uncomfortable to touch. I think this allows it to go up to what, 60 or 50 degrees. Either one of those. I think the other one lets it 40 or 50 depending, so, you know.
Stay single file.
Come on. Can at least navigate my menu before I... Oh, the temperatures have gone up, I just noticed. Should have reduced the tire pressures.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Let's see how we do in race 2. Sorry, I'm a bit ahead here. Oh yeah, Kame belongs also in front of me. Sorry, I will drop back in formation. My leg is still shaking from that. We have to do it all over again. Another 30 minutes. Say I'm ill prepared is not an understatement at this point. Would have been interesting to see how I would have done yesterday with the 4-hour race that was happening. But unfortunately, I was still stuck at dinner when the flag dropped, so it's like, it didn't fucking matter because I didn't calculate with the ancient one, so... Well, I utterly lost my mind at the phone constantly ringing. It's just, it bugs me so much, and I love to fucking use it. To ring me up constantly as well with it.
Going double file.
So, race 2 coming up now. What time is it? 18:18. Yeah, we're getting wrapped up here easily before 1900. Should be. I mean, I'm gonna check the replay out of both races. I'll definitely do that. Oh, we should be able to wrap it before 1900.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Man, my reaction times today have been just awful.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, this time around somebody's dying.
Car on the left.
That was Kurto just dead. And there's more death. I think Kurto got sent around again.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well, I have the inside line on the next corner.
Clear on the right.
So this time around I dispatch caseless on the first lap. Instead we have to deal with Kame. Let's figure out which one is worse. Ruby's already up to P3. Oh god, they're going so many voids behind. In both races I've been vaguely lucky that like I've not had too much pressure from behind after the first corner. Yeah, he's much slower than us. Problem is actually the patching of him. 2.5 seconds behind. You just lose so much time when you fight, really. These single make races. Roughly matching my race 1 fastest lap. And you're completely wide, so that's an easy pass then.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, let you rejoin there. Sometimes you just get them gifted like that. The thing is, I really wasn't putting him under much pressure into turn 1. I don't think I can... If these 3 don't fight much in front, I'm not gonna catch them. Although they do seem to be wanting to fight with each other. Yeah, they've lost a bit of time there, definitely. To me.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Yeah. My personal best with this car. While overtaking somebody. Well, it only cost me like 2/10. At this rate, this is gonna turn into a 5-way fight for the P2. Because Kame is following me also into that fight. I think my problem with race 1, why I was like very surprised, well, I stole my time there in the final corner, with Ruby, because I would have put in a 32-3 here. My problem was that I was just stuck behind Caselet. Okay, I was a bit hot in there. Pull it back up. Even if you don't think you're really being slowed down by the guy in front, you are. It's like, it's not necessarily dirty air or them actively defending against you, or you having to drive slowly to just avoid them. It's just that you subconsciously might just drive slightly slower, trying to find that opening. Julian is also up to P7 as well. I didn't check where Julian started, both right. Both Julian qualified. Because he starts at both in the same position. Because he's sort of coming out of nowhere every single race. But has really good charges through the field.
Gaining on the driver ahead is GT3. Well done, mate. This has been your Russell best.
Yeah, 32-2. I'm genuinely coming close to pole time at this rate. Which is slightly demented. I'm cutting anywhere close to that. And now we are also stuck in this traffic jam. I should be using more track there on the braking. But yeah, we're probably gonna get stuck here. And immediately I go 30, also mid 32s, like me. That's in part because the group has slightly spread out. Well, that was an invalidation. But not a track limit warning, so we'll take that. And leave it at that. Group is slowly catching up with the ugly Jag, so scoring got slightly confused, Scott being 4th. Despite me clearly being behind Ruby, but sure. Miata's going for something? No dice. Ah, there's a wiggle. That's a side by side now. Only briefly. VTuber on VTuber on VTuber violence now.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, Ruby made the room for me as well to slip by. But Miata's not going to let that lay down. Miata has the pace here, for sure, to clap back. I have 1.5 liters right now extra. And I'm only refueling 1 liter. That's fine. Should have checked how much fuel I had left. Oh fuck, that was not good. The line. Miata didn't have a particularly better line either. cost me a lot of time there to Ruby. And Ruby definitely will have some clear now for a few laps. Well, there's the pit window, and it decided to open right as we drove by. Last time around I would have actually had a chance to pit, but like this time definitely not. Focus, Lucas, focus. Came is also behind us, or yeah, I think it's Came because it's dark blue to purplish, not the light blue from Julian. Oh fuck, come on. Miata also had a wide moment there. Should I bounce now? All three of us deciding that like this is now the moment to call in. Where's my pit box? There it is. Oh, and I shot badly. Oh, that's gonna cost me badly. Come on, Jacob. But Miata's refueling way more! For some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, Ruby had obviously a way faster pit stop than me. Because I lost a bunch of time by undershooting. Calculating right now, 2.7 laps. No, now it's jumped suddenly to 5 liters extra. Because yeah, you lose a bunch of time obviously with the pit stop, so it might calculate not being able to start another lap extra. But even then, I have enough fuel. And if it came hard to hard, I could even squeeze an extra lap out of it. But I don't think that's possible to happen. I'm sending me messages. Come on, Ted. Ted, piece of shit. Isaac is in the pits. And Caseless is also in the pits. Oh, Fisher has a stop go 30, but Came jumped me. Came actually jumped me there. So I have to overtake Came again. But that means Came is right now... I was about to say that was... Maybe I've it's Akita in front of me. But yeah, now I have to fight Came again. While I was relatively easily able to dispatch him early on in the race, I don't know if that's gonna be... I'm able to repeat that easily. And there goes Fisher, just running wide. But he's out of this race anyway with that stop go 30. Who has not pitted yet? Radeon, who's seemingly also got a psycho in front of me. I got jumped by everybody here. Akito getting out of the way. Not quite as much as I would like, but like, luckily Kame has retained the position. So now this is the last spot for the podium up in a freeway fight. And I should have had this, but I didn't perform well enough in the pit stop. Pretty sure Kame is not the fastest out of us three, but like, I'm not sure if Julian might also be faster than me. And in any case, if either one of us gets past the other one, it's game over. Way early there. Could have taken that way deeper. Right, how much time left? 10 minutes. 10 minutes 30. We have at least 5th. But as if Rainy doesn't decide to run 6 seconds down now. Which isn't like the wildest thing ever said. 5 seconds actually. So yeah, definitely on the cards for that one as well. Akito with a drive through as well. Akito just not having a good day. Ah, complete apex overshoot from both of us. Let's see, how does he fare in turn 1 compared to me? Yeah, he runs a very similar line to me. That's no overshoot from him. Okay, that was not nice. I'm sorry. That ran a bit wider than it should have. I did not want to squeeze you out that far. But luckily you didn't murder me because of that. Because it wouldn't have even been your fault at that point. It was just unnecessarily wide at that point. Right, came next target. Well, somewhat of a repeat in race 1, except that we have replaced Caseless with Kame. And it's all for P3 now. Miyata is 6 seconds behind. Okay, Miyata is not really gaining. 7 minutes remaining. Not really making up much ground right now. I'm stuck right now at about half a second. And Julian was making a lot more mistakes than Game right now. Game has not really made any mistakes this lap. And before that I haven't really seen many from him either. He might have had one massive mistake that gave me the position in the first place. But it doesn't matter anymore. Julian is really messing up right now. That was a bit wide for me. He's driving a bit slower now. Oh, I'm nearly wearing him as a hood ornament. Things are tight. Yeah, he's using my own strategies against myself. Ooh, ooh, fuck, fuck, fuck. No. Come on.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, it's awkward as all hell. But Metzner's probably gonna get it now. Just handed it to him. He has a really good apex speed here. I can't do a speed overrun on him, really. My favorite strategy of forcing people doesn't work on him. Everybody seems to drive out of corners better than me. It's just a bit of pain. Oh, you had a mistake there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I should be able to clear him here.
Car on the left.
Nope. He's fighting this one hard.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, I mean, this seals the deal that I can't get. Oh, come on!
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I'm not getting Julian in any way, shape or form, except he dies or something, but like, suffers a heart attack while driving, but like, God, you did not make that easy, GG. Sorry that I hit you earlier, but you fought back valiantly. Like, it was a do or die move into turn 1. I just decided to just run them off the circuit. I'll show him when I overshoot there. I have about 2 laps to go. But yeah, I mean, my pit stop just tanked my entire race. I should have been in front of both of these, and I wasn't. Shoddy pit stop execution is what sank me here today. My ability to get a podium. I have to settle for 4th here. And that after Julian fell off, but Julian is not running as fast as I am. It just has to get to the end. He really doesn't even need to push at this point, but he still is. That was a bit much. Oh, Kurter is up to P5 now. Well, that's a name that I didn't expect. He came out of nowhere. With how fast he's driving right now, this might become very interesting for me now. 1.8 laps of fuel remaining. That's more than enough for 1 lap. 4.5 liters. He came back from a spin up to the order this far. Both Julian and Alex are scary. Ruby is also. Unfortunately for Alex, it's not gonna be enough, likely. 2 more laps or so, and he would have probably passed me. He had a moment over the curb there. Come on. Should have refilled my water before the stream, but didn't have the time anymore. I'm starting to feel like a headache. And there wasn't really much time in this race to really drink. 4th in the end. Not quite what was definitely possible here. A 3rd was definitely on the cards, no questions asked. Honk honk. Navigate around the Canadian. So Heiser Amber 18th in the end. Miat 7th. Hurricane 8th. Seong finishing 9th. Just in case any argument was made for like from Xiong, like, oh, I've got a suffer here. It's like, no, you're doing fine. GG. Let's look at the replays, shall we, briefly? I mean, I wasn't really hard scheduled to 1900, so let's just briefly check them. We can, because both races had some excellent. Let me just save the replays. Actually, even straight up, just save it. Move them over here. So this is the first one. Let's watch back race 1 a bit. So, hello? Oh, it minimized the game. I don't know how I did that, but sure it did. So who was again? Where is Julian starting? Julian is running number 19. 93. 19. Okay, he started 1 row behind me. It's like, why am I fighting Julian? Where is he coming from? Literally behind me. Seong KP is the 41. This is this car here. Yes, Seong, you're in front of Reska. Stop complaining, you're good. Reska 722 is, I think, Isaac probably, isn't it? Yeah, it's Isaac Umbris. Didn't have a good race 1. After that is the 927. That is Billier. Don't know. 76. That is Midnight. This here's the 57. Where is that car coming from? Yeah, that's Akito. Didn't have a particularly great race. Who are you? 22. Eric. 42. That's Psycho. Didn't have a great race either at the end. 29. That is Emilia Anderson. Really not particularly strong qualifying. Last. Yeah. Didn't have a particularly great race either. Yeah, let's follow just Akito for turn 1. Right. Just follow Akito for turn 1. Let's see how that race started. Immediately bumping there. Oh god, 4 wides! And he made it sticks! Akito, you fucking madman! Yeah, let's just send it around the outside of Millier, Umbris, and Hurricane, and just get mildly clipped to save it. Still fucking live to see another day. Well, Reska got also just sent a bit off. Yeah, he got clipped by Seong there into turn 1. Yeah, he wasn't just... It was not quite clear, that's the problem. Oh, there was a misjudgment there. Oh, there's an incident here. On the 76 of Hurricane. Oh no, that was Seong KP that got sent around. Oh god, people. Yeah, there's a bit of congestion. He gets bumped by Akito, I think that is. Yeah, and then Akito just finishes off Millier. And then Anderson does some rally cross. Right, what happens behind me is a good question, because I think that's... Yeah, that's me here. So what happened around me in turn 1? I still had a decent launch, because I slept. I stay around the outside. And now I'm stuck in a traffic jam behind Caseless and Kame, who are both going side by side. I just hits the back out wisely out of that, because that would have been likely my death if I hadn't. Came here. Get a good drive out of that. But he comes back here on this corner. Can't quite clear him yet, but I come for the cutback. Okay, I bump I bump him there. I didn't even feel that really. But yeah, there's a sizable gap obviously after this lap behind me. So something happened to Kame after that. Can I please have Kame? Oh, he gets hit by Julian. That's what happened on lap 1. Oh, and I think that was a repeat later in the race. When I collided with him. There's me. I think there's my outside attempt on this corner here. That's vaguely interesting to watch. That didn't work. I think then I tried into turn 1 here. And I come in with way more momentum and it's just immediate murder. Immediate murder. just this like pit maneuver and then just straighten back out immediately. Whoa! That is amazing. That one wasn't saved at all. Like the first hit was just ugly as all hell. Like he was about to very die. And then the second hit just immediately straight again. And it's like, huh, I guess that worked. Carl, that was straight again. Good. The charge obviously cases back down. And then we have the overtake on the final lap. Into turn 1. Out of the draft. I just fake it to try maybe getting him on an inside line, but I brake so early. It still carry a good amount of speed out of the corner, not much. Goes defensive. And I just anticipated an overshoot and just come back for the cutback. I park it on the apex there. Now the main action happens behind me at that point. Because Julian inserts himself into this fight. Not too surprising. I would like to figure out what all the championships on caseless cars. Because there's quite a few, I feel like. Quite a lengthy list. So on the inside here, send. And it's Julian dead. Okay. So it's just Julian overcooked the corner and died on him. Nothing special happened. And guess who just overtook Julian? Yeah, that's Seon KP finishing 8th. In like visual distance with me. Like, you might be fan voted in because you haven't won a championship, but man, you probably deserve to win one at some point. Right, that's race 1. Wrapped. I now have race 2 briefly to look over. There was more stuff happening. Let's briefly figure out who took out Alex in this race. Okay. Physics, I guess. Because didn't have the best launch as Miata on the outside, and just an awkward bounce of Miata, and that's just... And then Vroom! Hello! Hello, Psycho. How are you doing? Oh, that is funny. Oh, where we have... Where we have Psycho. Come on. Give me a Psycho. There's Psycho. There's also a Reska. Oh, he just got unsettled and it just did. Bye! Hello there. How are you doing? There's Alex. Just spin around, spin a lot, and then just... Hello! It looks so silly! Hello! How are you doing? How did Reska die here? Oh, he got ping-ponged. Axion went into the back of Amber, who bounced into Psycho, and it's not Psycho, into Reska, and then Reska bounced off Julian, and that's what killed him. Man, these cars spin out easily when they just have some side-by-side bangs. It's really weird. Whoever has the momentum that goes into a crash. Of MKV dumping, oh god. I need to do some brain coding on a bunch of anime that I have. So, further things about my race start here, besides Alex dying. Obviously had the very brief fight with Caseless here. Well, brief in the sense that like I had to pass around the outside of like 3 corners. Well, 2 actually. 2 outside, then 1 inside. Was good enough to seal the deal. So, and was that overtake sealed? And then came up next. Came way too hard into turn 1. I tries to come back, but just was way too far back to make that work. Right, then we have me on Miata. I mean, eventually Miata loses the position. Well, it's Ruby on Miata. Yeah, there it is. Somewhere. Yeah, earlier. Let's watch this from Ruby briefly. Bong. And I'm just go yum 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 yum. I will take the position as well. But then wasn't able to do anything with it. Did my pit stop, overshot my box. Not much to see there. It was Julian on pit exit that had. How did Julian drive his pit exit here? He come a bit here and ran a bit wide. And there comes Came on the inside. Oh, that was close. But not quite. Not quite a collision. And Julian has to settle for being behind. And there's me. 5 is getting dumped, oh god. Me trying... Oh fuck, I jumped to a position instead of... Where is now the... Okay, there's the pass, I found it. Pass on Julian. Goes defensive. But bro's way too hard into the corner, so I just go... Ah! I thought I had squeezed him high there, but like, no. No, my car just slotted it in front of him perfectly. That was a bit too tight for my liking, but like, it did work. I mean, I should check his throttle map. But like, whatever. With my failed overtake attempt, well, it's actually this lap. Where is the failed overtake attempt? Oh, it's Lichten. Yeah, he's wide here, doesn't put the power down, and I go here. And then just awkward tap on the rear left. That was not really a move ever on, and it's just such an unnecessary collision for me to cause. Back by review. And another round of this. This overtake was set up here. This is where the overtake starts. One unsettle, I go on the outside, basically clear at this point, but he goes super late on the brakes, super late braking, still pulls it up. I stay around the outside, get a good drive off the corner. Well, I just rewatched it of you sending it on Miata and just well, I mean, I was thankful because I got past as well. But yeah, here I got to run a bit wide by him. He very much did not leave me room on the outside. So it was quite necessary for me to use the track there. Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't quite fast enough to get you. Oh yeah, by the way, this started like half a lap ago at this point, nearly, this fight. He's still coming back. That was when I finally got him. But unfortunately, because I had taken him a lap earlier out... well, a good lap earlier. Julian had slipped by. Because I let him back by. Otherwise, I would have had P3 if I hadn't... after this stupid collision. Because Julian was like, yep, I will just take this position and just leave you with like 3.5 seconds. Granted, you also saw an orange car back then, and yeah, there's Kurto. And there's Kurto on the last lap. Mark is coming. Yeah, I've already made a Came joke. Came, coom. But yeah, there was a certain Kurto here that needed 1 or 2 laps more. And he would have come for me. As well. Yeah, where's the overtake? I think this is it. He just being like, teehee, boop. Also, if I'd be you being second. I don't know where I will end up. I had a 4th place and a 5th place. So, depending on if somebody does stewarding, you know, I murdered someone this race and cost them a position actively, even if I hadn't them the other position that I took from the back. They still lost 1 total. And then I murdered in race 1 someone nearly. That's still a fun one. I will briefly pull it up, and then we'll end stream and wrap up and eat dinner. I'll just briefly pull that one back up. So, alright. So which lap was it again? Yeah, this lap. I tried on the outside actually into the final corner. Cause a bad. I hate this fucking turn for this corner because the car will just hook itself up on the curb and just not turn. And then on the exit, you can occasionally just get a bad bounce and just get fucking sent. And not to talk about the stupid sausage curve on the inside that can also just launch you into into lower orbit. But yeah, way fast in, but then stopping. It's like, yeah, that's what I did. It's utterly wild to watch from the cockpit because it's just, boom! That just. An utter miracle that it immediately ended a massive spin and there's ice, hello. But I mean, the last lap pass in race 1 also was something for me that I will just revisit. I mean, I've just implied that there's a pass now coming, but because I have been fighting cases the entire freaking race 1. Here's late defensive, super defensive, slightly wide, and I'm just like, yum. Hippity hoppity, the gap is now my property. So yeah, I had quite a few nice overtakes. Even if all is, I cannot provide pace ever when asked to. It was nice. The car drove reasonably well. Didn't do too much bullshit. Was drivable. Have dealt with us. Wetted my ass off though. And the result is, could be better. Could be worse though as well. It's like second and third best VTuber in both race 1 and then race 2. Or technically the other way around. Oh yeah, and I overshot my undershot my pit box in race 2. Fun. And stalled out when pulling away in race 1. So I didn't have the best pit stop either. That's what also cost me like the win in not the win, the podium in race 2. It's because Julian and Came jumped me because I was in front of both of them before the race started. Not before the race started. Before the race started, I was behind both of them. Well, actually, I was in front of Julian, but like before the. Yeah, I had slightly undershot the pit, so it had to reposition. I had a reposition animation for me, which cost me quite a decent chunk of time there. Luckily, I don't know if Miata realized you don't need to take fucking 10 liters or so, because they stayed a while in the pit box. Which allowed me to at least secure that position, but it cost me, obviously, against Came jumped me and Julian jumped me. And if I hadn't run Came over, I would have also gotten them still. It's like, it is like I got served this a podium on a silver platter with Kurto killed, with Fisher, I think it was, whoever drove the ugly yellow car. Yeah, that he got stop go 30. It's like it was mine for the taking, and I still fuck it up. It's all my fault, as usual. But actually, and not just, you know, me getting blamed for everything as usual. That's me skill issuing. Alright then. I will call it now. Good night. Bye bye. I will be racing tomorrow in a 3-hour race. Let's see how washed I will be there. Probably a lot. Good night. Bye bye.